What is going on, everybody? That sun is really on me today, isn't it? Thank you so much for coming back to You Might Be a Reseller. If I am Amber and Mike is disappeared like usual, and we have our special guest, eBLISS. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
What's
Yes.
going on?
So, for anybody who is new that's coming into this or watching the replay later, this is a show that we do every Wednesday called You Might Be a Reseller If, and I leave a post on social media every single week, and people from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube come on and leave me comments, and then I give them a shout out on the live on Wednesday. And then we usually do giveaways, and we have a special guest every week. And this week we have eBLISS Reseller.
Awesome. You guys, good. You guys work hard. I want to hear about your business more than,
Yeah, we are just getting started pretty much on Amazon. And I've been doing that for about 5 months now, and it's going really well. And then Mike does his garage stuff. I call it the man stuff.
Yeah. I basically do motorsports and small engines. I do sell a car here and there from time to time. So I like to stick with the small engines.
Yeah. And you like buying something for $1,000 and selling it for $2,000. I picked up on that on the last live you did.
Nice.
You don't mind spending a little bit more for your inventory and flipping it fast.
No, but on the other side, I spend very little on my inventory as well. I get 90% of my lawnmowers for free. And even some of the snowmobiles and four-wheelers I get for free as well. So it all depends on what the deal, when, and where.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're bins. I'm a bins person. I don't know if you have bins out where you are.
One, and it's really not good. It stinks.
Right.
We're spoiled out here. There's 3 in about not even an hour's drive. And then there's another one down an hour south from us.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm addicted to that, find something for $1, sell for 30. So
Right.
we're volume people, and that's how we grew our reselling business. And we're addicted. We love it. Lori doesn't like the sourcing too much. She likes running the back end.
Yeah.
Well,
somebody's got to do that too, right?
Right. I like to do both, especially since we kind of have, different sides. I don't do anything with his motorsports or anything like that. That's all him. And he doesn't really do much with Amazon. That's pretty much me. If I need his help with something, putting together shipments or weighing them or getting them ready to go, taking them out to the UPS guy. He does that for me, but other than
trailering them down to the shop so they can
other than that, I kind of do my thing and he kind of does his thing, and then we just kind of hang out together when we do this kind of stuff. So
awesome.
Yeah,
I've been trapped in the house lately doing the remodeling, so
it's not being trapped.
Well, kind of. I want to get out there to the shop, but it is still a little bit colder out right now. I'm waiting for the nicer, warmer days to get out there.
Yeah,
I've already sold one John Deere riding lawnmower. They sell pretty high in this area. And I got a person hitting on another one. So I think I got, 3 of them up. Well, I have 3 of them up for sale. But one's gone. One's out the door.
Yep.
All right.
And other projects ready to sell too. You got to sell your stuff according to time for me.
Yeah.
Amber can sell anything right now. Depends on, because when she sells an air conditioner, it can go anywhere.
Right.
Just because it's not, it's cold here doesn't mean it's not cold other places. So
right.
Yeah.
So the big stuff you're selling locally, are you just on Facebook Marketplace with that, or OfferUp, or Craigslist?
Facebook Marketplace. I put it outside. Sometimes I'll go Craigslist. I was thinking about using the eBay though, because I believe they have local pickup.
They do. Mm-hmm.
I've never used it, but I was
thinking about trying that in the next one, or maybe on the snapper that's up right now. I've been getting a lot of hits on this one.
It would be a good thing to try.
I just don't want to take it down or know how that goes when it sells. Right. I know Facebook pretty well.
Yeah.
And Craigslist pretty well. I'll take them down.
I can help you with eBay though if you need any help with eBay. I'm used to eBay, so
eBay will take their percentage. So of course you have to give that up. But Also, with like you mentioned, Mike.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Right. I mean, that's the one. Even though it's local pickup, you still have to pay. The one good thing, I have sold some big things on eBay, local pickup, and people send what is it, U-Ship or whatever it is. Like they hire somebody to come pick it up for the big heavy items. So it is a good way to, like, if you had a riding mower, somebody could buy it across anywhere in the country and then arrange.
That just sounds FUBAR to me, because I wouldn't be able to buy anything like that without running it or being there. Because I mean,
I'm sure people
could be all sorts of junk, you know. I mean, little pictures only tell part of the story when you're buying stuff like that. Like, here, buy my jet skis. Yeah, they don't run, or they're junk, you know, and those are high dollar items.
He is very iffy on that kind of stuff, because like I was willing to deliver for somebody. I needed to go out somewhere and they were going to be on the way, and so I was thinking, well, I could just go deliver it. And he was like, no, let's just stay away from delivery, because what if you get there and then they decide they change their mind and they say they don't want it, and it's like, no,
a lot of delivery things is they'll call you and they'll, oh yeah, I want it, and can you deliver? I'll pay you extra if you can deliver. And you're like, all right, well, it's this and that and this wrong, so I only got $400, even though I know you wanted $550 and delivery, but that's all I got is $400. And you're like, well, do I put it back on and bring it home, or do I take my cash? No.
Been there, done that.
That's why we like selling. That's why we like selling on eBay, because we don't have to deal with people.
I can't take it.
Well, even if I'm doing a trade, like I was going to do a trade for a 4-wheeler for a truck type thing, I told them, I was like, you come here. You know, I was like, you come here, you bring it here. You know, if you don't want the truck or whatnot, I got cash too. So, I mean, we'll work something out, but I'm not going to you, because I'm not going to haul something over there. No, I'm the low baller. You're not.
Oh boy, I'm telling it. Yeah, I think it was in 2020. We're strictly eBay. Yeah, and we've been doing this for well over 8 years full time. Well, pretty much 8 years full time. And in 2020, we sold 10,000 items on eBay, and their average selling price $40 to $50. I mean, we do heavy volume, but I'm telling you, not having to look, face to face with somebody and having a nickel and dime, it brings back your story. Makes it's making my skin whatever. My toes are curling because I can't take it. I can't take it.
Yeah, see, he likes the interaction with the people. I do not. I'm good, and I don't need all that. I'm good. I get my interaction with people here on YouTube. Enjoy that. But
I'm a seller. I sell and I buy. I'm pretty good with the people. So
yeah, he loves talking to anybody and everybody. I mean, we can go anywhere and he can make a friend like that. Like
you would probably do great at flea markets too. I mean, if you have any area?
We have one. We've never been to it. I heard about it last summer. I was thinking about maybe this year. About 45 minutes away from us. It's right out past Sun Prairie.
Oh, okay.
Like one that you just go up and you set a table out. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
No, we had a booth at a flea market for
we had that
long period of time, but in a building flea market.
But, right.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this Amber locked keys in our truck the other day, and the guy was trying to, tell me $160, $180. And I was like, because it's Madison inner city prices and stuff. And I was like, dude, I can get a window for that old truck for $60. That's what's going to cost me.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, yeah, well, if you want to go through that, I was like, I'm a mechanic. I have my own shop. It's crank window. Just pull the door, pop pin, this, that, in, out, about a half an hour. Doesn't bother me. I was like, I'll tell her to grab a rock. He's like, well, we can talk. I was like, yeah, well, I got cash, man. He's like, okay. I was like, I'll pay you price for the window. Go out there and do it. And he was like, all right, I'll be right out there. I was like, don't worry about no receipt or nothing. She'll give you $60 cash. Get her in, get her out, get her home.
Yep. So instead of 150, he got it for 60. So yeah, he's just good at talking to people because he just.
Well, it's just pretty. As long as I can relate something to somebody, it's pretty smooth from there.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go over to the chat really quick.
All right.
Hello, Black Roses. That's our daughter. What's going on, Danny? What's going on, Flippin' Goodies, Mike? And we got Santa Claus all the way from the North Pole. What is going on?
What is going on, Santa Claus?
What is up, Dash? Happy Wednesday. I love the sunflower background. Thank you. You noticed I changed it. Yeah, that's just my new thing now. Everything is sunflower for me. I've always liked sunflowers, and now I've just kind of brought them out into my personality. I have
even a rap name.
All my clothes now have sunflowers on them, and my backpacks and everything's sunflower. Yeah, and my music. I call it my music.
I call it a rap name. I just named it Little Sunflower.
Yeah, because I do music as well. I haven't gave anybody my music YouTube channel yet. I'm not ready for all that. But eventually I will let people know what the channel is. But yeah, my little rap name's gonna be Little Sunflower.
Neat.
Yeah, Little Sunflower.
So how, I mean, I know you guys are doing YouTube, and then you guys are active on Instagram. Which do you like the most? You know, which is it, creating the videos or just like interacting with people most of the time on Instagram?
Both. I shouldn't say used to. I have severe social anxiety, which is why I'm not a people person, you know, in public. So being on here, being on different platforms, creating things that are me, and I can show them to people, I can help people, I can teach people and show people what I've got to offer. It has expanded my entire world. I didn't socialize much before YouTube, so it was very, very difficult for me.
Well, you were pretty social. You reached out to us. I think it was last week or the week before. I'm like, yeah, why not? This is great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cool. It's so cool. I mean, resellers, I don't know what your take is, but I would say 97.5% of them are really cool. You know, there are some troublemakers, I'm sure, but we're all just of the same breed, I guess. You know, we love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so easy for me to socialize on these platforms with other resellers, because on my Instagram, I only have resellers, maybe a couple other friends. Like on Facebook is like my friends and my family and resellers. So it's different on Instagram, where I feel like we can just all connect, we can all relate, we can all help each other out by sharing, you know, things that we found, bolos, you know, letting people know maybe what we sold something for in case they see it and they want to grab it too. You know, just
keep your eyes open for this little trinket or doodad or something.
And just being able to express who you are and not have people judge you because you kind of are doing the same thing as they are. So, but in your own way.
Then people look at us kind of different too. I mean, I don't know if you guys get that as much, you notice that as much, but when you're a reseller, man, you're like scum to a big percentage of people. And I don't care. Like, I laugh about it. I'm like, yeah, I got this lawnmower out of the trash for free, and now you're paying me $400, $500 for it. Like, you have the opportunity to do it as well. I'm sorry, I'm not selling drugs. I'm not robbing people. I'm just reselling. Yo, don't look at me like that.
Non-resellers tend to think that we are somehow robbing people, or we are making our money. Same thing Walmart we're making money the wrong way, or
they
something.
We do the same thing as any big company that sells any product. They buy it really cheap and they sell it high.
Correct.
We do.
Yeah.
We just don't work for the big guy or something. We kind of do it our own. We pick and choose what we want to sell. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes, community is awesome.
We were just saying, like, we took over to the eBay has a meetup group. It's like an endorsed meetup group. I don't know if it's regionally, you guys might have one near you, but we took over the one in Denver a couple of years ago, and it was cool because you get to meet other resellers. It doesn't strictly have to be eBay, but when resellers get together, I mean, we
talk for hours. I mean, it's just so funny how you can, it's so easy to talk to other resellers about reselling because everybody loves to talk about it. So it's always fun.
Unless you don't do it.
If you
shut up already.
I can't talk to my friends. Like my friends that I've had from, childhood, I can't really talk to them about it. They don't really understand. But although after 2.5 years now, some of them are starting to show some interest. Like, hey, what is that you're doing now? Where did you get that? Like,
now they're interested.
Right.
Well, at first they were saying that it was fun work. We kind of worked. Or it wasn't like really work.
Yeah.
But then
does it feel like work?
Yeah. But then like two years later, like, oh, you don't want to do they do. They're always working.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it went from, they kind of work to,
they're always working.
Or it's not like a real job. But now it's like, oh, well, Yeah. So
Yep,
it's
and
kind of funny how that people, when they see you grow over the years or whatnot, they change their opinion on what you're doing.
Yeah, I have one friend who she likes to go to the thrift store and stuff like that. She's not a reseller, but she'll kind of send me some pictures of crazy stuff that she finds. So, you know, because I used to go thrifting all the time, and now I'm more into the retail arbitrage. But when I was thrifting all the time, she would send me pictures of weird stuff she finds at Goodwill, because I always love finding the weird stuff. So. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, they're starting to come around, but it definitely they don't understand it. That's for sure. Yeah. And that's okay. That's okay. You can't expect them to.
Go ahead, say hi to the chat. Is that
what I was gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and start reading some of the might be a resale ifs. Unless you had something else to say, go for it.
I was just gonna say, like, you know, I'm a strictly bins type of person. I don't know if I could do retail arbitrage. It seems like you guys are doing many different types of reselling. I mean, you're doing the scrapping, the flipping, and then the RA, the retail arbitrage. That's which do you like the best?
I like retail arbitrage.
I like free to trash to cash.
He likes finding the stuff on
there you go.
Trash to cash. When I can take a snowblower in less than 24 hours and put $400 in my pocket that I got for free that day, the very next day it sells, and I'm putting hundreds of dollars cash in my pocket for half hour, 20 minutes of my time.
What a rush.
Yeah, I mean,
not a bad deal.
I'm gonna go. What's this next one? What's this next one?
And that's
what's that look like?
And that's how I feel with retail arbitrage. And I'm trying to do a little bit, not retail arbitrage, but finding stuff for Amazon when I go to garage sales this summer as well, because I do really enjoy garage sales. So I don't want to completely stop doing that. So I used to go like all 4 days in a row, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was at a garage sale. Now I'm going to probably do it like once a week now and just see what I can find for Amazon. It's definitely harder to find stuff for Amazon at a garage sale, but I did find some stuff the last time I went. It wasn't like anything like crazy profit, but I did find a few things.
Still making money.
I do enjoy the rush when I go to Walmart. It's just, it is that rush when I'm finding something for $2 or a bunch of stuff I got yesterday for $1, and I got myself ungated on Amazon in that category, and now I can send that stuff in, and I paid $1 for them. So it's like I can, I'm going to make
10 items that you paid $1 for.
19
or 19 items you paid $1 for.
If I sell them for $10 a piece, even, like.
Yeah, $9 profit on 19 items.
Yeah, it
that
was.
You spent $1 on. I mean, your profit to income is just.
Yeah.
I mean,
So even if it's just $1 to $10, or if it's $30, my favorite one is usually when I find things for around $30 and I flip them for $100 to over $100. So those are usually my favorite flips. I've had a lot of them like that, or recently where it's usually 30 to about 100, 150, and then also I have a lot of other flips recently too with air conditionings and stuff like that for $5, like portable air conditionings for $5 and flipping them for like 30, 40. So
yeah, and we were buying those back when we were thrifting.
Yeah, when we were garage selling. Yeah,
and garage selling, these little portable air conditioners, they sell, man. They're just cool little camping little dealy type things you can bring with you and stuff.
What is going on, Chuck? I like sunflowers. I do too. They're just nice and bright and sunny.
I mean, even if you don't have AC in your car, one of the little portable little guys.
You can just take one with you.
Yeah, we had one of those, right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's
so cool.
They sell like hotcakes.
Yeah, for some reason they're good $5 scores. Every time we see them, they're $5 and they're brand new.
And they sell between 30 and 40.
Even when we found them at Goodwill, we found 3 or 4 of them at Goodwill that were $5 brand new in boxes, and then at the garage sales we found
like 4 more.
It's just like they keep finding us wherever we go. Doesn't matter what we're trying to source, we're finding little air conditioners.
Yep, for sure.
Cool.
All right, let me go over to Instagram here. And actually, you know what? I think I screenshotted them. I think these were all from Instagram today.
Your fingers have coffee mode going.
Oh, am I going really fast?
Yeah, you keep hitting the wrong thing like over and over and over and over again, trying to get the right thing.
I always do that. My mind is moved really fast, so. Let me see. Screenshots. No.
Yep. She doesn't know what I have, and I have no clue what she has. So, but we work together.
Unless he watches one of my videos, then he kind of finds out what I got. Well, you were on live yesterday, so you saw everything from yesterday.
Yep.
But all right. The first comment we got here on Instagram was from Dallas Flippin'. So
What's up, Dash?
shout out to Dallas Flippin', and make sure you follow him on Instagram and YouTube. And he says you might be a reseller if you buy out other resellers' inventory on a regular basis.
Yep.
For sure. Yes.
Yeah.
I've never done it. But
I don't think we have either.
Yeah, I've never done it, but I know a lot of people.
We've
that
sold
have.
inventory to other resellers.
Yes, we have.
So we've been on the selling end.
Yep. We've never bought, but we have sold.
Well, we've kind of not resellers.
No, we've never bought from resellers.
Unless you count Goodwill reseller.
No, like
they're nonprofits.
actual
mostly.
resellers.
Yeah.
Like people resellers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually, when we were really growing our eBay business heavily, like I needed to rely upon other people to bring us inventory. So we were buying from other pickers that would go to like Goodwill outlets, the bins, whatever. And I would say, listen, man, I'll pay you $20 for everything, 20%. And they were like, awesome, like I'd rather do that. And so that's a good way to scale. I know it's a higher out of pocket expense, but
right.
Yeah,
but I'm sure it gets you going a lot faster.
Definitely. We were able to pop from like 1,000 listings up to 4,000 listings on eBay. And once you get to that level of like 4,000, at least this was like 2 years ago, it was just like boom, 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 boom. The sales were so predictable. But getting to that 4,000 listing level was almost impossible if we didn't like aggressively do it.
It really is. I've been on eBay on and off for 2 years. My main platform is definitely Amazon, but I have never reached that kind of inventory on eBay. Like I've listed and listed and listed and listed and listed, and it never happened. Like I couldn't reach that far. So
we always call it's trying to walk up a down escalator. It's like, it's like, look, it's right up there, and you can't get there because you're listing, you're
selling it off. Yeah.
That's the problem I kept having is I just wasn't.
Right. Yeah, but you want to sell it because you need the money.
I know.
I wasn't listing fast enough. I don't know.
It's like they call it delayed gratification. If you could, like, for example, what we did was we would list them, but we would put them in scheduled listings, like drafts. Like, in other words, just park them on the side, and like every like couple weeks we load in like 500 listings, so it would pop you.
Right.
Other than whatever, but it's a good problem to have. It's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
It is a good problem. Yes.
Like, all my stuff keeps selling. I can't get up to that darn. No, good job.
Yeah, I was trying to hit it on there for a while, trying to get it up. I don't know. I have no idea how many listings I have on there right now. Not even close to 1,000. And I was trying, and then once I switched to Amazon, I was like, oh well, I'm mainly using Amazon now. So I only post on eBay, Mercari, and Facebook. If I can't sell it on Amazon.
Right.
So
and I'll post it on eBay and Facebook for you too. So
yep. All right, let's get back over to the chat real quick here. We thought getting to 1K was challenging. Yeah, good job for getting to 1K, because it is.
Yeah.
We got Gulf Coast Pickers. What is up?
Gulf Coast Pickers.
We got the Cap Guy. What is
Bobby
going
JT.
on?
Bobby.
Every time I see Mike slamming a Red Bull, we always have Red Bull.
Oh, yeah.
Always. If I don't have a Red Bull in the morning, I am extremely not happy.
Oh, geez. That's being nice.
I have coffee, and I used to be a coffee drinker. I have my coffee maker and everything. It's actually brand new. I've barely ever used it. So I do have that option in case I don't have one, but I really prefer to have the Red Bull in the morning. Like, gotta have it. I think Red Bull should sponsor us because we are always drinking Red Bull in videos and on lives.
She doesn't have one. You want to hide.
I get cranky.
Yeah. Like, okay.
If he drinks my last Red Bull and I don't have one for the morning, I blame him. I'm like, what the heck? Now I gotta go all the way to the store to go get more. I had to do last night.
I see Bobby threw it in comment. He's at 5,600 listings and he's killing himself with FOMO. The fear of missing out, I think, is definitely a reseller disease there, right?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. But yeah, he's been killing it on eBay for a while. I've been following him for a long time, and he's been killing it on there.
Yeah.
That's the one reason I wanted to like get my eBay listings up was because of him. Because I was like, how does he have so many listings? That's insane. And I just couldn't do it. But Amazon works for me. So
true.
Yep, and word of mouth and other platforms work for me because I've always just sold my stuff with a handshake. I have been selling. I think I have like 400 or 500 listings on eBay. So I mean, that's like my max. Oh, yeah. I get a sale here and there from the eBay. But when I make my sales, I just do down in my shop. That's in person.
That's crazy. 298 in the last 8 days.
Oh,
I couldn't imagine. I just don't have the time.
See, that's like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
That's just too much. Like, I don't know. See, and I can do it with Amazon because it's so fast. I'm just like, boom, scam, boom, listen up, go.
Oh crap! Are the dogs outside?
Yeah, the dogs are still outside.
I agree. I agree with you. Like, that's why people love these other platforms because the listing is so quick and easy. A couple photographs and boom. That's like, Bobby with that many listings. And then with us, like we have employees that would do the listings for us. So I know a lot of people use VAs, virtual assistants that could, pound out the listings, but that's the thing. You gotta nail it down. He says he could fill our warehouse with 5,600 listings.
Yeah,
please do.
I bet.
Come on, load up a trailer, drive on out, take you out to steak dinner.
Yeah, Bobby is a robot. Yeah, well, we have 2 kids, so I mean, it's we have a lot going on.
Yeah,
old man and just driven. Yeah,
he's going to garage sales. Like when he goes to garage sales, he comes back with like 3-4 IKEA bags full of stuff. Right. So he knows he's going to list it all. He's not just going to cherry pick things that are $25 and above. So
right. Yep, for sure. Yeah, that's the way to do it, though. I mean, if I bring something home, it's getting listed, and I don't like having it sit around, so it's going to get listed. But yeah, it is so much faster on Amazon, though. Like,
I've noticed. Yeah, we just box it, send it, and get the money.
It takes me so cool. Yeah, just so much less time. I just scan it, find it, put it up, get it in the box, print out the shipping letters, and it's on its way.
Yep.
Also forgot Bobby has JT helping him too.
He does.
That's free labor.
Yeah, but he be pulling so many shenanigans and is always getting in trouble and
talking back.
Yeah, and he's like,
I gotta fire that guy, man.
Yeah, but I think he was in jail. He hasn't even been on the show in a while. Like, I think he got in some trouble. I don't know.
I saw him the other week. He was smooth as usual.
Yeah.
You haven't seen him in a while?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Did he bring him back in last week or something? Did he come back?
Yeah, I saw. I want to know if he brings JT out to the garage sales with that. That's what I want to know.
That would be hilarious if he recorded a video of JT.
Well, if you had the GoPro on your chest, you could come with right in front and be checking stuff out. We usually wear a GoPro when we go to garage sales right on the chest. Or when she goes in the Walmart and stuff. So it took a little while for her to get used to people staring at her, but it's like, hey.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care.
I just don't look at them. I just try not.
She never makes eye contact. I do. I'm like, hi.
Oh, at the garage sales?
Or or anywhere. And at the garage sales, people be asking.
I do at Walmart. I talk to everybody at Walmart.
I at the garage sales too. I don't care.
Yeah.
We, the funny thing, we lived in New Jersey 10 years ago. We moved out to Colorado, and thrift stores, garage sales are crazy out here, all over the place. In Jersey, there weren't a ton. But every once in a while, when we would go to a garage sale, we weren't even like resellers back then in Jersey. We would get like, kind of like just like, I don't want to make eye contact. You hate to leave a garage sale without buying something. That's how I am. So we would come up with like a code. What was it?
I think Schnerman.
Yeah, but we would say like, do you have?
No. That's right. No, we would always ask them if they had a Scrabble dictionary. to get out of the situation. Like if there wasn't anything good and we just wanted to extricate ourselves from just leave without being rude.
Like some people have
safe word.
Yeah,
the
it's a safe word. I think it was a Scrabble
Yeah.
dictionary because nobody ever seemed to ever have one.
That's
And if they did, I probably would have bought it.
Until someone had one that was
Actually have a box of those right over here.
I would have bought them though. That's the thing. So I'm like, I'll ask for it, no problem.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was just because
I always do feel bad leaving a garage sale without anything. I don't know why.
Ask them if they have livestock.
Yeah, Mike asked me if they have livestock. But I usually just walk out and I'm just like, okay, thank you. Have a good day. Like, I just try to at least acknowledge them and like.
Or where's the cornhole?
Yeah.
yeah,
We play a lot of cornhole, the
right
bag toss game.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
ask
we
them
know
if they got cornhole.
Yeah.
You guys got any cornholes? Any cornhole around here? Any livestock?
That's
Bobby's got a show tonight with Angie, and they're gonna be playing What Sold for More. I gotta try to remember.
What sold for more?
Hey, Bobby, can you send me the link on Instagram or Facebook to try to remind me so I can come hang out with you guys? Otherwise, I will probably be in my chair half asleep by that time. But
what time?
I think they go on at like 8.
Oh yeah, your grandma's sleeping by then.
Not a grandma. I like my sleep. I do make sure to get my sleep, but actually I've been up quite a bit.
Yeah, you've been
later lately working.
Lately,
I was working late last night, but I will forget.
I think I stopped working the floors last night at 9.
I might stay up past 7 tonight for you.
Okay.
We'll see. All right, let's see. We got the 5 resellers. So shout out to the 5 resellers.
What's up, boss?
Check them out on Instagram and YouTube. They said you might be a reseller if you have an IKEA bag full of IKEA bags.
Yeah, we have a bin full of them. So yeah,
I'll go
absolutely
take a photo. Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot to bring mine when I went to garage sales.
Yeah, you did.
Last week, and I was like, oh man, the lady had to give me a box. But yeah, we didn't have any last summer, and then I had mentioned it on a YouTube video that we didn't have any.
And a bunch of
and then boom, it appeared
sent us
at our house.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and I end up using them for tool bags now when I transport tools from the shop to the house.
So he uses them in the shop too. So
I'll tell you what, sometimes at the bins, when they wheel out the bins, obviously, and there's an IKEA bag in there, people are diving for the IKEA bag. I mean,
they can throw all their crap in it.
Right.
Yeah, people love it. Yeah,
Right.
IKEA bags are just smooth, man. They just do the job.
They are heavy duty. Yeah.
They are. They're great.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I just realized we're already at a half an hour, and
gosh.
I do have a meeting at my son's school today, so I got to make sure I stay on track here. What is going on, Jen? Just in time, because guess what time it is? It is. Hold on. Let me do it.
You gotta sync this up.
It's giveaway time.
Giveaway.
All right, so let me see what I have left here. Hold on.
What do you got? I know you got a bunch of stuff back there.
I'm looking. Should I do another Kiss shirt or? Yeah.
Yeah, do a Kiss.
I'm gonna do the Kiss shirt. It's already bagged up and ready to go. Let me make the screen bigger. But I got a Kiss shirt here. I know it's hard to see. Let me check on the size. The size is extra large. So we got a Kiss shirt, extra large. So why don't you put hashtag Kiss in the comments to win the Kiss t-shirt. Already bagged up and ready to go.
I'm just getting the chat here, so I'm in the chat.
What, are you going to try to get the Kiss t-shirt?
No, I don't want it.
You guys can participate too if you would like.
You guys can if you guys want a free t-shirt. It's already bagged up, ready for resale.
Yep.
Tell you, over the weekend we went to Thrift Con in Denver. I don't know if you ever heard of Thrift Con.
I have heard of that.
Yes, I've heard of it.
And
that'd be fun.
when you hear about it, it's like, oh, a thrift store, yay! But it's mostly like a bunch of like younger, call them 20-year-olds, that are that are looking for like old T-shirts like that, concert T-shirts. It's pretty wild. Good stuff.
I bet they are. That's funny.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's more like people looking for old vintage clothes. Like,
Yeah,
That's exactly
hipsters.
what it's for, primarily.
Hipsters. Yeah,
Yep.
hipsters. That's the new word.
A lot of
hipster.
young
they're
people
looking
there.
for the vintage t-shirts.
oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something I
that's-
wore when I went to high school, they want to buy for a lot of
Oh
money.
yeah.
A lot of
Even-
people do.
Even with the yellow armpit stains, they want it.
Oh yeah,
I
they
mean,
want it. It doesn't
they-
matter. Yeah.
The grosser, the holes, whatever.
Yeah, I get some really old T-shirts.
All right. Hashtag KISS. I'm not sure if it makes a difference if it's lowercase or capital. So let's just make sure that it's all lowercase. So if you did a capital, put it in again lowercase. I really don't know if it makes a difference or not.
I don't know either.
If you are just coming in, go ahead and put hashtag KISS to win the KISS t-shirt.
Woo, hashtag KISS. I think Rampage and Breadco won one.
Yeah, Rampage.
Last
Breadco won it
or the
for
week before, and
That
they
was a
were
cou-
wearing
it was
it
a
on.
few
Yeah, it was a
weeks
couple
ago.
weeks ago, and they're wearing it on the live. They did.
Yep. Let me share the screen.
You get it figured out?
Got it figured out.
Ooh, you're getting it down there, baby.
I am getting it down there.
No,
Are you sure?
click.
Let me share the screen.
You get it figured out?
Okay.
Got it figured out. Whoops,
Ooh,
wrong
you're
one.
getting it down there, baby.
I am getting it down there. Hold on.
No.
Are you sure?
I shared the wrong screen. I
Shared-
thought I was getting
She was
it.
sharing too much. I have a problem with that. I share too much.
You talk too much.
I know,
Just kidding.
but it's okay. I enjoy it.
Oh, so StreamYard has one of these like random picker things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw it
buddy.
before.
Yep.
That's
pretty neat.
nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
I like that.
All right. Ready?
So everyone,
That-
hashtag Kish, go!
You're too late.
Yeah. You prematurely hit the button on me there.
Back row bidder!
What's up, Chuck?
That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty
Congratulations,
cool.
Back road bidder.
Bidder.
You now have yourself a KISS shirt. So I will get that sent out to you. Send me your address again. I'm not sure if I still have it in my messages or not.
Hey, Chuck, if you want to sell it, it's all packaged, ready to go.
It is.
Everything, even get all the warnings on all the plastic bagging.
It
Boom.
is. Yeah, it's all ready to go if
Yep.
you want to sell it. Well, he need to take pictures of it.
I'm sure Kiss is still touring, probably, right?
Maybe.
No-
Who knows?
No clue.
I don't know,
The
probably.
Rolling Stones are, I think, they probably are.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons wouldn't give up a good opportunity to cash in.
Oh, no. No.
Woo-hoo, you love KISS. That's awesome.
Yes.
Neat.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So I got 2 more here on Instagram, and then I got some questions for you guys.
And if anyone has
Okay.
any questions for our guests, because you guys get other people's inventory and sell it online. I mean, that's pretty crazy, right?
Well, we don't really actually sell it for them. We just store it and ship it.
That's
Okay.
awesome. I mean, that's Amber was telling me about it before we went on the show, and I was like, that's pretty crazy. So you're like, kind of an Amazon yourself.
Yeah,
You're like a
that's-
self-made.
Well,
We-
some of our
Amazon
clients,
store.
yeah, they call us the Amazon FBA for thrifters.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. Like Amber loves sending in her items and not having to
Yeah.
worry about it. It's the same concept. It just gives resellers an option that don't have space or time to just get the
Right.
stuff out to a warehouse. The technical term for what we are is a 3PL, a third party logistics fulfillment.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
so it's fun.
Okay.
That is super
Yeah,
cool.
I definitely got some more
Thank you.
questions coming on that. Let's see. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys put them in the chat. And
Yes.
if you have any more, you might be a reseller ifs, go ahead and put them in the chat.
And now remember to keep sidetracking Amber and everybody on the show.
Yes.
Ha!
Bobby,
All right.
Bobby asked if I'm as rich or I'm assuming he means me because Jeff Bezos and me have the same hairstyle. If
Hey,
I'm
I'm
as
with you there, buddy.
oh, okay, man. I mean, this is just life. We can't
Yeah.
control genetics, right?
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, it just happens. You get comfortable with
I know
it.
you need a haircut though.
Yeah, I know. I got to cut it because it's starting to get long.
Yeah, usually you have it shaved.
Yeah, Rich is Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I'm not rich as Jeff Bezos. Just a couple decimals off.
Just a couple.
Like 4 or 5.
Yeah. More like
Zero.
Steve Wilkos.
Zeros.
Yeah,
Zeros.
Steve Wilkos haircut, you know.
More like a.
I don't know who Jeff Bezos is. I'll take your word for it that he's bald, but I have no idea who he is.
He looks like Austin Powers, but
Okay.
But he's got billions.
Isn't he
trillions.
Amazon?
What?
He owns Amazon. Yeah.
So,
he owns Amazon?
Yeah. And he
Really?
started at it. He
Or
started
owns it or CEO or something.
Hey, he started just like everyone in the chat, working out of their garage, and then they get a little warehouse. It's a cool story.
Huh. That is awesome. I did not know that. I'm glad I do now. I mean, yeah. Just something good to know. Right.
It's just a good story.
It's just a good story. All right. The next one comes from Velvet Rose Chick on Instagram.
Velvet Rose Chick. Woo!
She says, you might be a reseller if there's a measuring tape hanging on the back of every doorknob.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like clothing reseller. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Right. I would say I don't really measure like a ton of stuff. I do when I, post on eBay and stuff like that. I have one.
And we have to measure out our boxes when I Franken-box it for a big shipment for Amazon.
Usually we have the regular boxes that we have the sizes.
Usually you just read the boxes.
Yeah.
But we used to when we did the thrifting and stuff.
More, yeah. Or if I'm selling plush, I always,
Yeah, take a picture of how big they are.
Yeah.
Me too.
Excuse me. All right, then we got Designs by Josie on Instagram. And she says, you might be a reseller if you know how to build a photo studio out of cardboard, construction paper, and whatever was in the trash can.
Pretty much, yeah. Turn any clean space into, a photo studio.
I turned where I do my photos is in a corner of my kitchen. Dining room. And it's like the perfect little corner. And then I set up my light there. And when I'm not taking pictures, it just looks like a normal shelf. I just put my little vintage radio on there, and then I take it off and I take my pictures, and works perfect. So I didn't really have to do anything except for we did buy the light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lighting's everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have this stuff, this app called Photo Room. I don't know if you heard of it. It removes the background.
Yeah.
You still need light to take the picture.
Yeah, that's right. So it doesn't take the shadows.
Yeah.
If good looks were cash, I'd buy Twitter.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So my question for you guys is, I have like a lot of questions, and we know we don't have time for all of it. So can you just kind of give us the base of like kind of where did you start this business? You started out as resellers, and then you decided to kind of turn it into this business where you take people's inventory. I mean, where did you come up with this idea? How long have you been doing this? Kind of just
right. Well, I think we mentioned before, Dave's been reselling since 2013. I joined him in 2017. Ever since then, it's been a complete full-time business for both of us. And so, like he mentioned, we grew our business from about 1,200 listings to over 4,000 in a couple of years. And we did that by employing people. We got a warehouse, we did the whole 9 yards, and we call that the old-fashioned way of growing the reselling business. And it worked great. And in order to have that many thrifted one-off items listed on eBay, you have to be able to be organized. You have to have a system. You can't just throw things anywhere and expect to find them when they sell. So we developed a system that was super organized, super just, we were operating on all cylinders. It was the engine engine was working great. And so, we had people working for us, obviously, because we couldn't do it ourselves. And so then one day we just decided, I think Dave said, well, what if we were able to do what we do for ourselves for other resellers who don't have the space, who don't want to, go into a commercial lease, or they don't want to hire people and be managers. What if we just do what we do for ourselves, for other resellers like us? And once we started doing that research, we realized that there wasn't really a really good viable option for the smaller reseller who sells on Poshmark and Mercari and eBay and those kind of places, who sold used one-off items. So we pretty much took our systems and processes and applied it to other people's and other clients that we've been doing. We launched in October of 2020. And it's been almost, it's going on a year and a half now. And it's been great. And so many, we talk to resellers all the time, and they're always like, oh, that's such a great idea. It doesn't work for everyone. It's not a great, it's not a fit for every reseller, but there are so many resellers out there that could benefit from it.
For sure. And how do the resellers contact you? How do you promote yourself to let people know, hey, this is what we do, this is how we can help you?
That's been the biggest challenge, because when we launched in October 2020, we did not want to overpromise and underdeliver. We did not want to hype ourselves up to be something, and then a couple people had to have a bad experience, and then you're done. We knew that we had to be a soft launch, a quiet launch. And it's been word of mouth. Like, we are strictly on Instagram. That's it.
Oh, we're on Facebook too, but Instagram's the majority.
And, we do, believe it or maybe twice a month we'll have a YouTube live, but it's really like, we have 4,000-ish followers on Instagram, and all of them are resellers, or all of them are active on Amazon, etc. So it's been just word of mouth. And I'm like an impatient person. I want it all to happen like immediately, as all resellers do. But we've learned we have to be patient, and really, we're delivering a service that, like Lori said, some people need, love, and want. And some people just can't fit it into their business because there's not enough margin. And the next question is, well, how much does it cost to use you guys? Just in a nutshell, it's typically anywhere from $4 to like $6 per item. So, for many of thrifters that go out and buy things for like $3 at a thrift store that they could sell for $30, $35 on eBay, that's nothing to have that $4 to $6 come off the profit. And then you add on like the shipping label and then eBay fees, they're still making $10 to $12, let's just say. So to them, getting their time and their space and their freedom back, it's worth it. And they could scale. It's like they could just get it out of their house and enjoy that Amazon FBA feeling by doing eBay. So that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah, and that was kind of my next question. I didn't know if you wanted to answer exactly how much you charge for but that is like a really great price. Like, that is, you can still make plenty of profit off of it. And I tell you right now, those fees are lower than what Amazon is. Depending on what I'm selling, sometimes those fees can get really high.
We'll ask you, like, you do Amazon FBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give us an example, aside from your cost of goods that you purchase it from Amazon, and you could probably educate the whole, all your viewers, something that sells for $100. Does it depend on what it is, how much they charge?
Yes.
Based on the category.
Yep. So let's say I bought these huge basketball hoops a couple months ago. I made about $130 on them, but because it's such a large item, there was like $30 in fees. Okay. So I still had to make sure that I was going to get that profit. And
we still made like $90 a piece on them.
Still made about $90 a piece, but that's because I had got them at such a cheap price. I only paid $30 for them, and they sell for $150. So still, did you do your math right on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Still. So, and
$30 fee.
When I purchase things that are that big like that, and I know there's going to be a big fee to that, I make sure that I'm checking all of my fees and everything before I purchase it, because I have the seller app, so I can scan it right there at the store, and then I can go in, I can put in my cost of goods, and it'll subtract the cost of goods and the fees, and it'll give me my final profit. And
Awesome.
that's how I'll know.
It's got a calculator system right on it.
Yep,
that
and that's how I
fees
know if
Nice.
it's going to be worth
our
buying.
time buying.
So then like small items, it's like, you know, it could be anywhere from, you know, $2 to
Right.
$8.
But
Yeah,
it-
$2
as
to
a
$8.
percentage.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Is it a percent? Is it a percentage or is it a flat
No,
fee?
it's different. It varies between items. I mean, you would
Hmm.
think there's these box of Legos, for instance, that we were buying for $20 that were going for $60, but the fee was only $5. So that was a good one to get because you were still making $35.
Right.
So that was a good one to get, and that was a pretty big box.
Yeah.
And then they had these smaller items. I don't know. Then they could have a $10 fee on a smaller item, so it wouldn't be worth buying the smaller $5 item that only sells for $20 because then you're only making $5.
I'm trying to pull it
And-
up right now. So
And
I
you
can
you still have to ship it into them and pay.
Well, we just put it all in one big boxes
they use
and then send it to them.
Yep, they use UPS.
Right.
So we can send huge boxes in
Full
for
of random
super
inventory.
cheap. I mean, like the highest for like
$7.
yeah, it's like $7 for a big box.
50, like almost a 50-pound box or something.
Yeah, and
Okay.
for I think the most expensive we've ever had, we sent in like eight boxes.
12.
Was it? Oh yeah, no, there
Yeah,
was
it's
like
12
11,
boxes.
and it was like $32 or something like that to
Yeah.
ship it all.
12 large, 29 by 24 by 19 boxes.
Yeah.
And where are you sending it?
To Amazon.
I know, but where in the
Oh,
country?
Ours is going from Wisconsin
To
to
Illinois.
Illinois.
Oh, that's why it's cheap.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
it's
It's not far. So that
yeah,
works
it's
out
not
really
very
good.
far, but
Yeah.
the unfortunate thing about
They
it
split
going
them sometimes too.
well, they haven't been splitting them lately. What they've been doing is they send them all there, and then I have to wait for what they call an FC transfer, and then they send them off to other warehouses. So once my inventory arrives, sometimes I have to sit and wait another like week or two just for it to sell because they are offsetting it to another warehouse, which is it's been really kind of getting on my nerves lately. And I know there's a way to take that FC transfer off and just send them straight to those specific warehouses right away, which I'm going to find out how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But then it might cost more at that time because I'll be sending them
farther away.
So I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen there yet. So we'll kind of see.
Does that take a couple weeks sometimes?
When it just goes to Illinois, no, it's usually a couple days.
It's only a couple days, and usually as soon as they scan it in at the post office or they pick it up in our driveway, they start selling stuff out of it immediately.
Yeah, sometimes they sell things before
it even gets to them.
Oh, that's nice. Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't get it to bring up right now, but like it tells you like your specific for like this specific item here. It just says it's I don't know if you guys can even you can't see that, but it'll tell you it says your referral fee and then the FBA fulfillment fee. So I think I'm not sure if it's actually based on a percentage or if it depends on that just the specific item.
So in other words, without that app, you wouldn't know what your costs are for Amazon FBA without that app.
I would not at all. Right. Yeah, that app tells me everything, and that's just kind of how I know what to pick. And I still have lots to learn. Like I said, I'm only on like 5 months doing this, so still have so much to learn. And I've only been in the reselling game for a little over 2 years.
Yeah, she's only been doing it for about 2 years.
So yeah, I am still very, very new to everything, and I'm just trying to work my butt off to get a certain profit coming back every month and trying to get to that point.
So Amazon FBA it's great because you could pretty much send anything in price point as long as it you're going to profit from it.
Yeah.
And because their fee structure is tied to the price of the final the sale price.
Right.
So like what we do is we are not tied to the sales price at all. So our fees are kind of like fixed where people, and we did it this way for especially like thrifters. So that when they're out in the field buying stuff, they're like, oh, well, shipping this is going to be $6. eBLISS is going to be probably $5. So they do that calculation, and they, as you're showing us right there, if something makes sense. Because Jen's multiverse asked a question. She goes, "Do y'all have a lot of lifers who utilize your service, or is it more on a temporary basis?
That's a very good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, we actually we're set up for the lifers. Maybe I never would have thought of it that way, but we are for the business-minded reseller. Because there's a lot of setup costs, there's a lot of upfront costs for us to take on a new client, and we take on most of those costs. So for somebody to come on temporarily at this point in time doesn't make a lot of sense for us. We want people who have a business that they either want to grow or they want to maintain. They want to keep sending us stuff on a regular basis. They're going to sell stuff on a regular basis. We do have a storage fee that's part of the component to our services, but it's very low. And well, I think it's pretty low. It's at the time right now it's 49 cents per listing if it's under 500 items per month. We might have to increase that a little bit in the near future due to increasing costs of everything, but it's pretty reasonable. I mean, most of our clients, as long as they're business minded, we find out that it works out well for them.
And it's funny because she did a follow. I'm just reading the comments. She did a follow-up saying, it is interesting to add in a few extra bucks as a COG, cost of goods, and be able to store items somewhere else and have someone else ship for me, and more sensible than paying a storage fee.
Maybe for like a storage unit. Maybe that's what
storage.
she means.
Right.
Oh, totally.
But we have a variety of different clients. We have clients just like Jen's, saying right there, that it's like, I'll factor it in. It's not a big deal. We also have clients that do a lot of traveling. And when they're thrifting on the road, they send in stuff to us. We have a client that had a warehouse, had employees, and he said, it's not worth the headache to even have that. I'd rather have you guys do it. So, I think that's been the biggest challenge. Like, Mike was asking, it's like over the last year and a half, we're trying to, we're being very deliberate and calculated in terms of getting the word out there. But
we'd like to fill our warehouse up now.
Yes, we right now we're like, come on, let's do it, and let's make this grow for many reasons.
We're ready to, we're at the point where we need to,
ready to
take on more.
Yeah,
exactly.
But that's and I totally understand that. I mean, totally different type of things that we're doing, but I am now at that point where I'm on Amazon where I am just trying to get as much stuff in there as I possibly can and just keep it moving, keep it going so that I can start seeing those big turns in profit coming in more and more and more and more. So
no doubt.
Yeah, totally get it. And it's like once you're at that point where you're feeling comfortable enough to do that, you're ready and you want to jump in. And I think it's so cool what you guys are doing. And I wanted to tell you guys earlier too that I think it's like legendary. Because this is, I'm serious. This is how you become a legend, is by doing things your own way and bringing something new to the table. And
thank you.
I mean, we're all about helping other resellers. We're resellers ourselves. We know what it takes. We've been there, and this is, we love doing that. That's part of, not giving back to the community, but, providing a valuable service that really didn't exist prior to when we launched for these kind of resellers. So it's exciting.
And that is just super cool. And that is literally how, you get your name out there, is by really bringing something big like that to the table.
Something unique, different, your own.
Unique and different.
Right.
And
thanks.
I always try to do that when it comes to my stuff. Like, I make reseller music. Okay. I don't know anybody who makes reseller music.
That sounds interesting.
I need to hear it. Is it soothing or is it like, energetic, like Red Bull?
It's energetic.
It's poppy.
It's poppy.
It's upbeat.
Pop and rap, I would say. I just released my second song. My album is called The Resellers of YouTube, and I just released my number 2 song, my second song, and I'm going to be working on more throughout the year. So, I don't know if it's ever going to do anything that's going to really get my name out there, but it's still fun and it's different, and the people who are listening to it have really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Little Sunflower on Apple Music.
Little Sunflower, yep. Yeah, see, I do have my reseller songs on my YouTube channel. So there is 2.
It's the intro for your channel.
So the 2 you can hear on there. And then my other music that's not reseller related, I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't released any of that yet.
I saw that last week on I was like, look at this rap. I mean, this is kind of cool. You had some good lyrics there. I like that. But very cool. Just want to say to Jen's Multiverse, we follow you on Instagram, so feel free to reach out to us, DM us if you have any questions.
Definitely.
For sure. If you need their services, let them know. That's what they're here for.
Hey, Bargain Effect. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are just going to be heading out here today. We're not staying on too long today.
Right.
I do have a meeting at my son's school, and I got to leave in about 15 minutes. So I want to thank eBLISS Reseller for coming on again. It was very interesting to hear how you guys do your business and how you got started and everything. And I hope you guys will follow them on Instagram and YouTube. I do have their YouTube link in the description. I'll make sure to get their Instagram in the description as well. I completely spaced that. So make sure you follow them if you are not already. And
yeah, and if you need some of their services, check them out. It sounds pretty dang awesome.
Heck yeah.
I mean,
we did not pay Jen to say that. I don't know. That is very kind, Jen. Seriously, thank you so much.
It's so true though, and that's why when I heard about you guys and heard what you were doing, and I was like, this is cool. I need to hear more. I need to find out more. So
we appreciate that.
And that's how you get the attention. I might not have followed you if you weren't doing something unique. I don't know, because I just like to I grab onto things that seem interesting and new, and that's when I start following people, and when I see things like that. So it's super cool. So
thank you so much.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you for having us.
I store vehicles and stuff for people from time to time throughout the years out here on our property, but I don't store their goods that they're selling. Sometimes I end up selling the vehicles that they're storing. Yeah. Actually, quite a few of the times.
I actually had thought real quick before we get off here. You're always bringing up more stuff to talk about. But I have actually thought about him doing that type of thing several times, because we have a big enough property where he easily store more of people's stuff and sell it either for them and take a percentage of it, or
great.
We do have a couple people who store things out here,
and I do end up selling them for them.
We do charge them storage fees, and he has sold them a couple things. So something to think about.
It's like a multi-purpose shop, because I'll store their stuff, fix their stuff, and then sell their stuff for them when they don't want it.
See, there's a great way to expand your business right there, though. Just put it out there that, hey, I can do this for you, and people bring more stuff in. Who knows?
I'm telling you, resellers are so creative. Your wheels are turning, and your wife is a full-time rapper. I mean, you guys are diversified there.
Yeah, well, you gotta stay busy.
Yeah, I like to be busy. I do. All right, guys.
Awesome. All right.
Okay. There is the Instagram for them as well. Thank you, Jen.
Yes, thank you, Jen.
Thank you guys so much for coming in again, and we will be on. Next week, we have our guest is Anytime Picker, so make sure you guys come and join the show next week, and we'll see you guys later.
Roman, see you later.
Bye-bye.